Glory to the Father, glory to the Son, glory to the spirits of spirits, divine, feminine. Psalms 95 for today. Verse 1. Oh, come, let us sing unto the mighty Creator. Let us make a joyful noise to the rock of our salvation.
To actively align our vibrational frequency with the divine through sound and joy. Recognizing the Creator as our unshakable anchor. Esoterical. Activating the throat chakra, vocal resonance, to move energy upward, using physical vibration to shatter internal stagnation and invoke the divine. Metaphysical. Acknowledging the rock as the immutable permanent principle of reality amidst the fluctuating temporary illusions of the material world. Afrocentrical. The power of communal voice, song, and rhythm to invoke ancestral and cosmic presence, grounding the community in Ma'at, harmony, balance, and truth. Western application. Using intentional affirmations, music, and spoken word to shift personal psychology, regulate the nervous system, and overcome daily anxieties. Spiritual. Rejoicing in the safety of the divine presence, shifting from isolated silence into harmonious, co-creative communion. The remaining psalm. Readings and breakdowns. Verse 2. Let us come before his presence with thanksgiving, and make a joyful noise unto him with psalms. Soul meaning. Gratitude is the required energetic gateway to divine connection. Multi-lens breakdown. Esoterically, thanksgiving vibrates at a frequency that opens the heart space. Afrocentrically, this mirrors the pouring of libations, honoring the source before making requests. In Western practice, it is the psychological shift from scarcity to abundance, allowing the spirit to enter a state of receptive grace. Verse 3. For the Lord is a great God, and a great King above all gods. Soul meaning. The supreme source supersedes all lesser powers and worldly forces. Multi-lens breakdown. Esoterically, this points to the monad, the one, ruling all lower emanations. In Afrocentric cosmology, it is the recognition of one supreme being, orchestrating the lesser forces, or orishas. Metaphysically, it reminds us to dethrone our modern gods, ego, materialism, fear, and align solely with universal truth. Verses 4 and 5. Asterisk. In his hand are the deep places of the earth. The strength of the hills is his also. The sea is his, and he made it. And his hands formed the dry land. Soul meaning. The Creator commands both the depths and heights, the fluid and the solid. Multi-lens breakdown. Esoterically, the deep places represent the subconscious shadow, while the hills are higher consciousness. The sea represents the divine feminine, emotion and intuition, and the dry land is the masculine structure. Spiritually, this teaches that no part of our psyche or physical reality is beyond divine orchestration. Verse 6. O come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker. Soul meaning. A willing surrender of the human ego to the higher self and Creator. Multi-lens breakdown. Metaphysically, kneeling represents lowering intellectual pride so universal wisdom can flow. Afrocentrically, physical prostration honors the ancestral line back to the original maker. In Western application, it is the practice of profound mindfulness and humility, recognizing we are the created vessel, not the architect. Verse 7. Asterisk. For he is our God, and we are the people of his pasture and the sheep of his hand. Today, if you will hear his voice. Soul meaning. We are deeply nourished by Source, provided we listen in the present moment. Multi-lens breakdown. Spiritually, the pasture is the limitless abundance of the universe. The sudden pivot to, today, if you will hear his voice, is the esoteric call to presence. Metaphysically, salvation and enlightenment do not exist in the past or future. The divine only speaks in the eternal now. Verses 8 and 9. Harden not your heart, as in the provocation, and as in the day of temptation in the wilderness, when your fathers tempted me, proved me, and saw my work. Soul meaning. Do not let past hardships close you off to present divine guidance. Multi-lens breakdown. Esoterically, a hard heart is a blocked energy center, cutting off spiritual intuition. Afrocentrically, it recalls the ancestral journey through physical and spiritual deserts, warning against forgetting the source. Practice Practically, it's a psychological warning against cynicism, refusing to see miracles even when the divine work is right in front of us. Verses 10 and 11. 40 years long was I grieved with this generation and said, it is a people that do err in their heart, and they have not known my ways, unto whom I swear in my wrath that they should not enter into my rest. Soul meaning, persistent spiritual resistance, keeps us in a cycle of suffering, blocking us from true inner peace. Multi-lens breakdown. Metaphysically, the number 40 represents a necessary cycle of trial, maturation, and purification. To err in the heart is to be misaligned with cosmic order. Spiritually, the divine rest, Shabbat Shalom, is not physical sleep. It is a state of unshakable inner equilibrium that cannot be accessed through ego-driven wandering.
Okay, let's run how to walk it out in a Western way of living. Embody Psalms 95.
Embodying Psalm chapter 95 in a Western environment means actively counteracting three major cultural habits: chronic noise, hyper-individualism, and constant cynicism. Step-by-step Western integration. 1. Anchor your morning with intentional sound. Verses 1 to 2. The trap. Waking up and immediately checking notifications, emails, or headlines, filling your mind with external noise before establishing your own tone. The embodiment. Start the first 5 minutes of your day by consciously directing your voice or thoughts toward gratitude. Speak an affirmation, sing along to an uplifting track, or speak aloud 3 things you are thankful for before looking at a screen. 2. Shift from control to stewardship. Verses 3 to 5. The trap. Believing you have to micromanage every outcome, leading to burnout, anxiety, and overwork. The embodiment. When feeling overwhelmed by deadlines or financial pressures, pause and remind yourself of the larger order. Recognize that the foundational elements of your life, your breath, your health, the nature around you, are sustained by forces far greater than your personal effort. 3. Practice micro-surrender. Verses 6 to 7. The trap. Western culture praises intellectual pride, self-reliance, and boss mentalities to a degree that makes asking for help feel like weakness. The embodiment. Build physical humility into your daily routine. Take a moment to stretch, step outside, or physically bow your head, or sit back with open palms during moments of intense stress. Use it as a physical signal to release the ego's demand to be in charge. 4. Protect yourself from cynicism. Verses 8 to 9. The trap. Becoming hardened by disappointment, toxic news cycles, or past corporate/personal betrayals, leading to chronic skepticism. The embodiment. Catch yourself when you react to a mistake or unexpected delay with anger or despair. Instead of assuming the worst or holding on to past resentment, practice radical openness. Ask, what is this situation teaching me right now? 5. Enter the daily rest. Verses 10 to 11. The trap. Equating your worth with your productivity, leading to an endless cycle of internal wandering and burnout. The embodiment. Create a non-negotiable daily boundary, whether it's a 20-minute walk without your phone, a silent lunch, or a strict log-off time in the evening. This is your personal Shabbat, where you declare that your identity is rooted in simply being, not just doing. Want to break down how to apply these steps to a specific daily challenge like work